Isn't it strange how in 2017, probably the most developed year that we as humanity have gone so far, that really we can't express our opinions? Yeah, sure, there are moments where everyone has their arguments, and I can understand why you'd want to stop all these opposing opinions, but it's strange how people don't want to have opposing opinions just in general. What happened to people wanting to speak their mind? What happened to people wanting to say what they thought when they thought it? What happened to people wanting to say anything, anytime, to try to change something? I can get that it's happening now, but it's not the way it should be. People say that opposition can cause controversy, but here's the thing. Controversy is necessary. It allows us to really think as humans, what's the best alternative? We can't always just think one way, otherwise we're just going to go downhill into a spiral of destruction. I mean, just look at a lot of the movements today. A lot of the movements for political justice and stuff like that, such as the feminist movement and the Black Lives Matter movement, have gone downhill in destructive ways. They haven't done good like they should have been. Yes, I can understand there was a purpose behind it, and sometimes people just act out, but when you go against the ideas of these people, you're just shut down and told you're a horrible person because you don't think the way they do. It doesn't make sense. What happened to everyone having a different idea back when it meant something? As an example, the school that I go to has a very strange amount of people that don't want to have opposing ideas. If you're slightly conservative or liberal in your wordings and you want to have an opinion and you stick it out there about politics, people will shut you down. They'll say, let's get off this topic, or let's stop talking. And a lot of it is either because they don't want to hear what you're saying or because they want to just have a harmony within things. But that's not how the world works. The world doesn't work in a way that, everything is happy-go-lucky, but instead the world works with opposition, with challenges, with different ideas. That's how we've built the world today, at least within more developed countries. But I don't understand why people don't want to have differing opinions. The majority of people within my school are liberal or democratic people, or they're conservative and Republican people, and it's kind of a mix, but no one on either side wants to state their opinion. And if anyone wants to state their opinion, they're shut down by people who don't care, or people who really shouldn't be involved. It doesn't matter what you say, they will shut you down. It doesn't matter how much of a right you're in or how much of a wrong you're in, they will shut you down regardless. Is this all happening because people want to have similar ideas, or is it happening because everyone wants to have social justice equality and nobody wants to just admit that maybe we could all have different ideas to change the way we think, to evolve the world into a better way? Is this why people like Donald Trump, who have a different opinion from the majority, that take on a position of political stance of something, that they get bashed by everyone else who doesn't agree with them? Is this why we have such a negative feeling towards others and certain groups that have been misunderstood or maybe make themselves out to be worse than they should be? Why is it that everyone just wants to have such a horrible mindset of just equality? We shouldn't be kept to equality. We shouldn't be always kept to everything that we want. If we change our ways of thinking, it changes the ways the world works, and we evolve and develop as people, and everything goes into a way that makes life more interesting, instead of bringing it to a part where no one knows what to do when an opposition arises, and everything just goes into chaos. Multimedia artist Yoko Ono once said, "Controversy is part of the nature of art and creativity." And this is something that I live by on a daily basis. If you don't have different ideas, some that make you upset and some that you agree with, how can you really say that you're changing? How can you say that you've thought of everything and thought of different things that you don't already take into consideration? How can you really say that you're evolving and changing as a person when all you do is just take ideas that you don't like and shut them out? We shouldn't live in this world of no controversy, only the same ideas, but instead we should evolve ourselves to make something different, make something new, make something we haven't thought about before, and make something great of ourselves. So overall, if you have a different idea from people that you think should be out there and should be spoken, go out there and make your idea known. Make yourself known for having this idea and make it to where you are proud of making it live, making it out there, making it something different to change everyone's mind and perspective on the world. And if anyone tells you that you shouldn't speak your mind, don't let them stop you. You be you. Everything you do is what you decide to do. And you shouldn't let someone just let you stop talking. You keep going how you want to go. And that is something you can decide on.